chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new.
Miami has welcomed the greatest football team.
Everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it.
From the heart of Charlotte, North Carolina, welcome football fans to Bank of America Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running from Charlotte. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Drill. 52. 52. Pull.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. And that'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Quick. Come on. Set. Yellow. Blue. 32. Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Strike. Check. Striker. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hilton. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Rob, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Tua taken right to the air. Going out route complete. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready, Ty? Ready, team! 21 team.
Opening carry for Devon Achane.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Right here. Ready, team!
Tua now from the gun. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Achane has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Another for Achane. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon Achane with the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Block 40. Shot 17.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
The fuck is that?
Delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Young throwing here. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
The Dolphins with an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming.
Let's go now.
Young working from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. Dolphins are on him, and it's blocked. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And the blocked punt leads to a touchdown. They got there, they blocked the kick, Brock, and then absolute chaos ensued.
Yeah, look at the mad scramble to go get that ball. And then as he took off with it towards the end zone. What a wild, frankly, what a fun play to watch. Well, at least for one team. The other side, oh, that's a painful gaffe they'd rather soon forget.
Sanders all set to send it away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95. Check, hut.
This drive will begin with Hubbard.
What the fuck?
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Check, hut. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. He's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
3. Come on, set.
Take it on. This is Trevor Etienne. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Young to throw it. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Hubbard quick on the draw. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Thought for a second he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Off the play fake, it's Young. Complete to Tremble. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Yellow.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. He's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would.
In a good spot here, second and inches.
Set, ready. 45, right. Drill, 52.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Fight, 60.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that makes it second and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready?
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And the defense wins this rep. That stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal.
That result right there probably takes the run out of the picture on 3rd and goal. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe this offense is looking at this in 4-down territory. This is where the fascinating mind games go.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Ready, ready. 52 blue.
Young looking to throw. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So that flag is declined, and now that's going to force this offense into a 4th and goal decision. From the 5-yard line, looks like they're going to try it here on 4th and goal.
Let's go. Ray, 38. Ready.
They're going for it. Young. Intercepted in the end zone. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. And the Dolphins get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
44, ready.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll stick with Achane. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 16-yard line.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And he makes the wait. No, he didn't hang on. It falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Defense showing blitz. Tagovailoa. Along the sideline, he brings it in. They say he got the feet down, too. Excellent work. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Miami. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, here's Tua. Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Out of this shotgun, a give to Achane. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds his back. Achane. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Tagovailoa on first down. Hits his running back. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
All right, come on. Ready, team.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And they don't get any help on this second down, bro. He's out right along the line, so no gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and just 2 to go. Here's Tua again. This finds its target. That's Hill.
God.
And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Go ahead. Ready, team.
Here's Tagovailoa again. Right back to Hill. This is caught. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Ready. Ready, team.
Tua now from the gun. He's taken down. Panthers rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Jason Sanders leading the Dolphins field goal unit out. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Sanders sends it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Push, ready.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Completed over the middle. And they had somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down.
Set.
To the air on 1st down. Young. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's another Panthers 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at the vault. And it's the Panthers who have 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow. 22. Hut.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You gotta be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Blue 52. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. That
Oh,
one is
come the
incomplete.
fuck
Hang
on.
on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's 3rd down now.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the ready.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Set. Black 40. Set.
Here's Young to throw. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Yeah, might as well.
Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
Ready. Yellow. Hut.
4th down, Young throwing. That's cut beyond the marker. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Set.
Quick slant complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Black 95. Ready.
Hubbard. And he's in for the touchdown. The Panthers chop some lead off before the half. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through.
Field goal.
And the Panthers cut the lead down to 10.
7 points.
That lead trimmed just a bit. Down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. First down, Tagovailoa to throw. And that's going to be
You gotta
incomplete.
catch the
Still
ball.
time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing third and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Cade, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
They send the tight end in motion. Right, running out of the gun. Shut down after about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. D. Eskridge to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Here's a give inside to right. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's second and 4. From the 28. Out wide, it's Waddle. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed to his running back. does a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Now a toss play for Achane. Along the sideline inside the 25. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Dolphins take a 3-possession lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Young on the play action. That's McMillan with the catch out left. He touches down with a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Set, ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. And
Oh,
they get
come the
Jones as he
fuck
trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Another try following the sack. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the first down.
And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, third down.
Ready. Set.
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Carolina in punt formation. And hopefully he can get this one away without incident. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10.
Winning team.
Here's Achane running right. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready.
Achane again. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
All right.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. It's a big strike to Hill. Space on the right. He's got room. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins could push this to a 4-score game as they take a 23-point lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Sanders all set to send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go. Spike, 60, green.
Going play action. Young bails out of the pocket quick. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And he helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
There's Hubbard on the give. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Here's 2nd and 7. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins will have the football shy of the 20-yard line. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They run it from the gun with Wright.
Got it. Sucks.
2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. And they get to him again. The defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives him new life and this first down. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. And looks like the Panthers are in the dime. Yep, ton of DBs out there. Third down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He's in trouble, and they bring it down again. Now we'll pause for an injured player, and everyone here holding in their collective breath. It's Tua Tagovailoa in need of some attention. His work begins at the 31. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut, hut.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. Set. Trouble. 38. Hut, hut.
Young off first and 10.
You've got to be kidding me
Right as
with
the
this
ball
shit.
does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here comes the screen for ETN. He goes out a little short of the 40.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Set. Ready.
Again, it's Young. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They're now set for first and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt. So they're going to stay at the 5-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on. Set. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he will take this across. Touchdown, lineup. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of the
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, they're going to start out with Achane. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Wright on the carry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. First throw for the backup now. It's his running back. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go. Hut, hut.
The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
6-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. That throw behind his intended
You got
target.
it. Kidding.
He's looking for Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Blue 32. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Check smash. Black ultra. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Into the hands of Leggett. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Chased out to his right. He finds Sanders. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air yet again. Young. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And Young with a smart move here on the slide as he picks up the first down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Carolina Panther. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Into the hands of his running back, Etienne. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Xavier Leggett, the target on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short. You know, middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they get this down to the 28. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
12 yards. That's another Carolina Panther. First and 10.
Here's Young again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
60 red. Ready.
Out of the shotgun to give to Hubbard. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
A gain of a yard.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers 16 points back. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Black, 95, claws red. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. He would not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
That's another Carolina Panther.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina. Bucks can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
You've got it, kid.
They don't get the 2 points. Pretty easy to recognize the intensity on that 2-point try. Could have made it a one-score game, but instead, still a 10-point deficit, Brock. They're going to need a couple more scores.
They sure will. It means more than likely a couple possessions too, Kate. And we're to the point, if you look up at that scoreboard, there's not going to be many possessions left in this one.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Get it complete to Alexander Madison. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running behind center with Wright. And before he can reach the first, he's stumped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They run again with Wright. And that should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Right again. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
There's a give for Wright. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. Well, Brock, we both thought